Alright, so up for sale, we've got our 2010 Kia Sportage. We're reluctantly selling it, and I say reluctantly because this is a car that never caused us any kind of drama, headaches, or problems. It's really a simple car that was very versatile. We just don't have room for it anymore. We're going to replace it with something else, so we're going to send this one down the road. It's got the 4-cylinder. I think it's the EX series. It's automatic, 4-speed automatic with the eco mode, so you can crank out as many miles per gallon as this thing offers. I think it's a little over 30 miles to the gallon on the highway. You can comfortably fit 5 people in there, and it's got the nice trunk space in the back. We've had this car. We're the second owner of this car, and we've had it for about 6 years now. And the person we bought it from, the original owner, was a little old lady who lived in Florida. And that's where the car actually originally came from. I think Melbourne, Florida. She was a snowbird. She lived in Jersey. And yeah, there it is. She was a snowbird. She lived in Jersey. And then she would just commute back and forth between Jersey and Florida, depending on the weather, her and her husband. Husband passed away, and the son was kind of liquidating the estate and kind of reducing their overhead. And that's how we found this. We went down there. We bought it flat out. We didn't even try to haggle because the car was so new. It looked so new. So this car has a little over 60,000 miles on it, and we have been driving it for the last 40,000 miles. And really no problems other than basic maintenance and stuff. It's the original engine, original transmission. There's no funny check engine lights. There's no mystery to this car. It's pretty honest in its form. I have all the records of any kind of maintenance I've done with the brakes. The brakes have about 10,000 miles on them. Tires have a little over 20,000 miles on them, I think. 25,000 miles maybe. The car has been my wife's primary driver. We've hauled the kids back and forth to school and back and forth to grandma's house in it. We've made some trips to Maryland, Pennsylvania. Never had any kind of hiccups, or I would drive this thing back and forth to California. I wouldn't think twice about it. It's just an honest, simple car. There's nothing crazy about it. There's nothing hard about keeping it up. It's not like a BMW or an Audi where every time you bring it to a shop, it's going to cost you thousands of dollars. And good luck even getting this thing to a shop. It really never has any kind of problems. Let's start with the pros of the car. If you look at it, I mean, the body's damn near laser straight. I'm going to take a bunch of photos later on, but I mean, there is one little, where is it? It's around here somewhere. There's a little parking ding right there. I don't know if you can see it. I mean, it's really, really minor. You are going to find a couple of little scratches here and there. It is a New York car. We're located in Staten Island. For the most part, this car is kept in a driveway, but things happen. There's a little more that probably can compound out, but I'm not even going to try to hide anything. You got a couple of little parking boogers on the back bumper. Again, it's to be expected. Over here it's even straighter. Actually, there's really nothing to show on this one. There is, it'll say someone's basketball or something hit right here. I don't know if that's going to show up on camera also, but if you watch the contour on my finger, there's a little dent here. I'm not a body shop guy, so I didn't even attempt to try to take it out. You got a scratch right there. But other than that, that's basically it. If you do run a Carfax in this car, you will see about a year and a half ago, it was involved in a minor accident. We came out one day to find the fender, the light, and the bumper here. It looks like someone had hit it. Cosmetic, no damage to suspension, nothing like that at all. So I went to the insurance company, and we went to their preferred shop and had all of this replaced. So unfortunately, it's the only scar that we've got on the title. I'm sure it comes up somewhere on there. It wasn't involved it wasn't T-boned or anything like that. It was literally just in a parking lot. My guess is someone pulled out, didn't watch where they were going, went into the fender and kind of took it out. And the car presents so well, I said, it's a sin just not to get it fixed. I said, we got to get this thing fixed. It looks brand new. It's a 2010. The thing, I mean, look at it. It doesn't have a scratch on it. Let's look at the interior. Start from the beginning. Up front. It's very clean. There's no rips and tears. There are, some blemishes. It is a car that was used. You'll notice there's, little stains and stuff like that. I'm sure if you brought into a detailing shop, they could steam clean it out if you were inclined to do so, or just put seat covers on it if you wanted to. Same here. I don't know what that is. I've tried cleaning some of that up. Someone told me it's watermarks, and there's a certain way that you could clean all that up, but I'm not facilitated. I don't have the equipment to do that. Original Sportage embroidered mats, all original from the factory when the car was brand new. Shows in really good condition. Back seats, same thing as the fronts. I mean, kids were in this car, so you're gonna have like little stains here and there, but it's not like juice and stuff like that. I really don't know what it is. Again, I've tried taking it out, and it keeps leaving like these watermarks. If you go on YouTube, supposedly it's a common issue. There's a special way of cleaning it, and I don't have like the shampooing material and stuff like that to properly address it. Let's go in the back. He's got one for the glass, so you hit this, and then the glass opens up, and then you hit one for the door, and there's the back. This one's really, really clean. There's my camera. I'm gonna take some shots later. Sneakers are not included. And then inside here, most importantly, we've never used it, but underneath here, full-size spare, brand new. Never used a spare before. Absolutely brand new. So, and you got some stuff for storage here. This goes back in, and we can do that. The car's beeping because I have the keys in the ignition. We'll pop the hood. Engine looks brand new. It's original engine, but the engine's brand new. We'll go over here. Where are you? There we are. Clean, clean, clean. No mysteries here. That battery, I changed the battery last winter. So the original battery was actually in there. One day we just went to start the car and we got nothing. And I looked at the build date. It was the original battery from Kia. Air filter's been replaced probably about 15,000 miles ago. I had the car in for inspection about a month ago. Passed inspection, no problem whatsoever. So the inspection is still good for the next 10, 11 months. No real stories here. Everything here is original. All OEM right from the factory. No aftermarket parts. Original alternator, compressor, original transmission, radiator. Everything's factory. You know, there's nothing, no mysteries to unravel on this one. Does have some weird, like, kind of a dumb issue that I want to point out. So here's the keys in the ignition. All the windows, they go up and down, right? For whatever reason, that back switch right here makes the window go down, but not up. If you want to raise the window, you got to use this switch back here, and then the window goes up. And only in the hot weather. When it's cold out, the switch behaves perfectly fine. For some reason, you can't raise the back window with that switch when it's hot out. My guess is this panel will have to come off and you just get a replacement board. I've seen them on eBay for like 30 bucks. And it's like plug and play, but it just never bothered us because whatever, we're used to it. And the glove box, the door, the latch to open it up, it's gone. So this thing is locked closed. I have no idea what's even in here at this point, and I didn't want to pry it open and mess up the dashboard. So it really, if you want to get that glove box open, you have to bring it in somewhere, and you have to professionally open it up and then put another latch on there. Beyond that, though, that's it. I mean, it's got some wear and tear in the steering wheel. I mean, things like from sun exposure and whatnot. If you look closely here. Let's start the car up. Fires right up. No misfire, no stuttering here. You can hear it. I'll bring the camera lower. Nothing, no weird smoke, no dust, you know, there's nothing, doesn't burn oil. Here, let's go for a little drive. So like I said, it's a 4-speed automatic. Emergency brake is right here. I'm 6'4". I mean, I fit in this thing comfortably. I mean, it's not a big car, but when you're in it, it's a big car. So it's like a small, big car, if that makes any sense. But here, there's no rubbing noises, no grinding noises. It's just an honest, good car. We were kind of hoping our son would use it for college, and he had no interest in it. So we're just gonna let it go. Power steering, obviously. Doesn't whine, doesn't drip. There's no drips. This car is bone dry underneath. Like I said, I had it in for inspection last month, early last month. And the only thing it needed was a back brake light, so we had that replaced. And beyond that, that was it. No emissions, no check engine lights, no nothing. Pretty honest, a good car. You know, we'll go on the road and see if we can see what it sounds like, and if you have any questions, you let me know. But the video kind of tells everything. I will take some photos later. We're doing 25 miles an hour. It's gone through the gears. No slipping, no shift shock. You don't even feel the transmission shift on this thing. It's so smooth. And now I'm in eco mode. So eco mode, when you're going really lightly on the gas like I am, if you notice, it'll light up on the dashboard saying eco. And that tells you you're getting the best gas mileage. I know it kind of shifts into the next gear a little bit faster just to kind of eke out, lower the RPMs a little bit. We use eco mode because, you know, it just saves on fuel and whatnot. But you take it out of the eco mode and it will be a little bit peppier if you're looking to eke out a couple of extra horsepower. These aren't high horsepower engines to begin with though. And so there's nothing really crazy going on here. Well, if you have any questions, let us know and I'll be happy to answer them for you. And whoever gets this car is getting a really nice car. Radio works.
$399 and up, only at Ace.
CD player works. Air conditioner blows ice cold.
September 3rd. See participating store for scheduling and details. Check out 3 signature.
Take my word on it. Obviously, I can't portray that in the video, but blows ice cold. No weird noises, nothing like that at all. Radio has all the presets. All the buttons work. CD player works. It actually has an aux in, so you can plug in your phone, or you can charge your, if you have an old school iPod, you can plug it in there and you can actually reference all the songs off that way. Let's turn this off so we can hear each other. You know, cup holders, you got your standard 12 volt outlet over here to charge your peripherals. Power door locks, all that other stuff, all that stuff works. Like I said, the only known issues that we have is just this window switch will bring the window down, but not up. But the window works. It's the problem with the switch. All the other ones, they work fine. It's just this guy that doesn't behave. Don't know. That and the glove box. Those are the only 2 things that we're aware of. Well, if you have any questions, let us know, and good luck to the new owner, because you're going to have many, many, many miles on this car. Look, 61,347. I'm sorry, 40. In a 2010. Barely broken in.